I started playing Geometry Dash in September of 2023. That's when I officially had a laptop and I decided I'm going to download this game and I'm going to actually try to get good at this game. My goal was to always beat an Extreme Demon, which I eventually ended up accomplishing in April of 2024. And as shown a few times in other videos, I have now accumulated 44 Extreme Demons. Except this doesn't say 44, this says 45. And that's because I beat another Extreme. And I didn't just beat any Extreme, I beat a personal new hardest. So when you have 40 something extremes, eventually you're gonna say, I kinda wanna get on this demon list. If you don't know, demon list has the top 150 extreme demons in the game, rated extreme demons in the game. And when you beat them, you get your record put right here, just like all these other people with this level voltage. When you beat it and you show proof, you get this record right here, and it shows up, and it's pretty cool. Someone asks for your hardest, if it's on the demon list, they generally ask for your point to create account, and you send it, or you tell them what your account is, they look it up, they find you on the thing. It's pretty cool. So, you know, I had wanted to get on this list for a little bit. When I found out what it was, I was like, dang, these levels are really, really hard. I want to get on this demon list. So I feel like I had the skill, and I set my sights on one level on the list in particular. That level is Extended List Terminal Rampancy. I had found this level a long time ago. I thought it always looked really cool, and I wanted to beat it. And so I did. Except here's the problem. Just my luck, the attempt that I actually beat the level was the one attempt that my recording did not capture every second of the completion. It's actually hilarious. I click out of the window for 1 second just to make sure that it's actually recording my screen, because I just started the recording session. I just finished warming up, because I don't record when I warm up. I just want to record the actual session of me going from 0. I literally click out just to make sure that it's actually recording, because it would be really annoying to not have it capture. And what do you know? I didn't wait long enough to start actually playing the level, and my recording did not capture the first like 3 clicks of the level. I talked to a demon list moderator, and they said that it has to be from the very start of the level, from you first start your attempt to until the end screen settles, and I understand that. And what sucks is I actually have a metal clip as well that shows the full attempt. I can literally prove on 2 separate videos that this is legit. I did beat this level, but demon list rules are demon list rules. I'm not here to argue that. I'm not really here to plead my case. That's not really what it is. And I don't hold any ill will to the moderators, the moderator I spoke with. They're just doing their job, and this is just an unfortunate situation. So most people would be like, okay, that sucks, but you could just rebeat the level. And that is true. I could rebeat the level. There is one problem with me rebeating the level. Let's just take a look at the death tracker. You might notice a few things. Look at all of these deaths. I darn near covered every percentage on this thing. I literally did. I literally covered almost every percentage from like 50 to 70. Only until finally 80 that I didn't die to 81, because 81 is free. But I died to 85 twice, 86 twice, 88, 89, 90, a whopping 5 times, a 94 twice, 95, 97, 98. And for some reason it says 100 times 4. I'm not sure why it says that. I'm not sure how that happened. Whatever. So it's easy to go, oh, just repeat the level. Dog, I have been suffering on this level. I do not have the mental capacity to play this again. On this copy, it says I have 59 hours of playtime. That is absurd if that's accurate. I'm not even sure, but that's ridiculous. Most of you guys can probably relate to this, but when you play a level for the first time and you're like learning it, no matter how hard it is, because sometimes the difficulty can be the charm of why you're playing it. No matter how hard it is, at first, a lot of time you're going to have some fun with it. Whether you're still learning the level or you're officially going from 0 and you're grinding to try to actually complete it, you're having a good time for the most part, on most occasions, right? When you pick out a level. But when you start getting all of those late deaths, the level does not become fun anymore. And this is on an even bigger scale than what I've ever experienced. I personally keep a list of all my hardest completions. Here you see Terminal Rampancy sits at a whopping 0 out of 10, just simply because this is by far the worst experience I've ever had in this game. But this is true for every other level that I've died a lot, like 97 times 4. This level became crap after I had that happen. Falcon 16, 94 times 5. Ironically, this level I actually still somewhat enjoyed. That's not normal though. That doesn't really happen all the time. I'm at this point, I cannot play this level again. I can't play it anymore, because I'm gonna want to cry if I play it. Not literally, but like, the point is, this is the most unenjoyable thing that I've ever had to endure, and it's all for nothing. I beat the level. I did beat the level. I can at least like hold my head high that I beat the level. I did do it. There's no cheats. On my metal clip that I have, there is a cheat indicator. I understand that can be faked. I'm trying to give some sort of like evidence that I beat it, and I'll show the two things. I'll show the reasons why it doesn't count. So here's my original recording right here. As you can see, I have a hand cam and everything. This is my hand. This is my keyboard. This is my setup. What I got going on right here. You can see I'm starting the recording. I'm making sure the recording is going. Making sure everything's going fine. I start playing. There's a little background noise because I have horrible suppression and I have to have it so you can actually hear the clicks. You can hear I have started the level. You can't see anything for that first part. So you have missed the first jump in the level. And then it goes black again right here. This makes this completion invalid. I can no longer submit this because of this one moment. And what is so frustrating about this specifically, I had all of these late deaths, all of them. The one time I don't die to the ending is the one time that my recording isn't fully going because I literally, that was first try after starting my recording. How unlucky can a person be? I mean, like, why couldn't this have been one of the attempts where I got 95, for example? I mean, it wouldn't have counted anyway, so at least that would have been a relief, but no. It just has to be the one attempt that I actually managed to beat it. I'm not sure why it says 4. The one attempt where I actually beat it, it doesn't count because my recording wasn't going. I'm not really trying to make this to complain. I mean, I am complaining. I'm not trying to make this to have a list moderator feel bad for me and put my list record on the list anyway. No, that's not really what it's about. I was going to make a video out of this anyway. I wanted to share you guys, I've been working on this really hard level and I want to share what I did. And yes, that's what I wanted to do. That's literally the only reason why I want to do it. And I finally managed to get that moment where I've completed it and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I can show people what I've been working on, what I've been doing. This took me 59.9 thousand attempts, the most I've ever put into anything in this game before. I'm so proud of myself if they're sticking through it after all the problems, all the adversity, all the late fails, everything, just to find out it doesn't count. Like, it counts, but not really. Everyone, like, I wanted this to be on the record. I wanted this to be on the pointer grade. Like, I thought that would be cool. And it just feels like this is a Mickey Mouse completion. Like, I beat the level. Like, I did beat it. I ain't using any cheats. This is 100% legit. But does it feel that way now because I don't get the list credits for it? It's like I put 59 hours of playtime, if that's accurate, for nothing. And I don't think it's actually 59 hours of practice. I think a lot of that's because I left the level running for a long time. I don't know what it is, but that's how long it's been open just for this. I have a copy that I'm not even showing because I don't even want to know how long that is. I've been playing this level for a long time, to say the least. I think I got like 94 like a week ago or something. Like, people who've beaten this level can probably vouch. The ending is intense. It is nerve-wracking, and this is the hardest level for me. It's not gonna come easy. I'm not gonna just fluke it. My heart is beating out of my chest getting to the end of this level, and it just kind of sucks. I am going to link the raw footage of my completion that's only 2.5 minutes long because I beat it surprisingly quickly right after I started my recording, and that's actually the death of me right now. And I'll show the full unedited 3-minute clip or less than that. I won't show the entire thing, but I will show clearly from start to finish before I even actually start playing the level, the footage. They'll both be in the link in the description. You can look at it if you want. The raw footage with my hand cam has clicks. The metal doesn't really have clicks. I don't have a good enough mic to pick that up. It's just an unfortunate situation. My advice, I guess, for anybody who wants to do list demons, first of all, understand that the mental load might be more than you're expecting. I wasn't expecting to have such a bad time with this level. I had higher hopes. I thought me dying to 95 was going to be my worst death, and ended up getting 98 and 97, both in the same day, mind you, right after that. It was horrible. As for the level itself, honestly, I would have liked the level if I didn't have so many fails. This is one of those experiences that is just tainted with, had you just not made as many mistakes, it would have been more enjoyable. But there are some really annoying choke points in this level, and a lot of them being in the second half, that it's just like, that's the problem. Well, every time I got like a late death, I just thought, wow, I could be doing something else with my time right now. Instead, I'm playing this awful part over and over again, trying to get some consistency so I can actually beat this level. And it was not a good experience. Like, I stand by that it is a 0 out of 10, which is hilarious because, I mean, these have given 10 out of 10s. I'm pretty sure Aeon Air, when he beat this, he gave it a 100 out of 100. He really enjoyed this level, and I was hoping for it to be the same thing, and it's just for nothing. I'll also say one thing, on the completion, I also forgot to take myself out of practice mode, so I didn't even get the stars at first, because I also didn't have this thing on either. The 0% practice complete, that wasn't on. I can't believe that wasn't on. It didn't matter to me at the time, because it was from 0. I had the proof to show it, until I find out, no, you don't really have the proof to show it. It just sucks. I mean, the rules on the list are strict on purpose. You know, Space UK, that situations like that have definitely made it harder, or made it to where it had to be even more clear than it already did. So I don't fault the list. It is upsetting. It is definitely frustrating, but I can't fault anyone. I guess but myself. I should have maybe waited an extra 3 seconds to play the level. I just wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking I was gonna beat it that at one attempt, like, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's really all from me. First of all, I want to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. That is an incredible milestone that I didn't expect to hit, especially in this time. I think like maybe 10 days ago I was at 500 subs, and I started uploading on a consistent basis, and you guys really seem to enjoy the content. So we're obviously going to keep going. I have stuff in mind, and I'm excited that at least I don't have to play this level anymore, because I literally don't have the mental fortitude to beat it a second time. I literally can't do it. Like, I physically can't do it anymore. So at least there's some more in-game content that I want to record and want to do. Something like my other video that gave me a lot of views was the skill tester. I have things kind of like that. Not entirely, but things that I am looking forward to making, looking forward to you guys to seeing. But yeah, I'm totally venting right now. Like, this was very, you know, very, not, I want to say heartbreaking. It is just Geometry Dash, but very upsetting, because I still put a lot of time into this and I want rewards for it. But to get nothing out of it is like, wow, okay. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this little ranting session. If you stay to the end, I appreciate you. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.